Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, beautiful soul. Yes. Changes. And so many changes all the time. I don't know if you're able to feel it, but it's just amazing. It's a lot. It's painful sometimes. And it kind of feels like so much clearer. Everything feels so much clearer, so much more focused in some sense, and so much more different in a way that we may not be able to fully describe yet. Well, and still there are those old feelings, those old memories, those old patterns that are there, that just I don't know, keep going back and forth. Yeah, and so it is, and so it goes sometimes. It feels like we are sitting in the dark and we're not really able to see something. But the longer we sit in the dark, the more we are able to feel. The more we are able to actually see. And sitting in the dark can be a bit scary at first. We feel like we're not really able to breathe, not really able to trust. But thinking back, the moment before we got birthed, in the mother's womb, we were in complete darkness. That's what we were used to. We felt safe. We didn't know what outside was, what is really going on and where we are. All we had was this feeling of we are safe there. We are kind of created out of the dark, out of the nothingness. We just learned to be afraid of it. Because all we've been seeing all of our life was everything that was going on in the outside. And you may have recently been going through something very uncomfortable, like you revealed yourself. You just said something that was really important to you and you didn't get the reaction that you hoped you would get. Or maybe you were the one that received this kind of reveal, the reveal of a certain person, and now it makes you feel uncomfortable more than it actually does make the person feel uncomfortable. just because that's so totally not what you were expecting. And you know, the thing with expectations is that it's kind of the death of joy. Because when we're going into moments, places, or whatever, with expectations, then we are not open to what will actually happen, to the surprises. And then, of course, we get disappointed. In a few cases, let's say, it can actually be what we were expecting. But most of the times, to be honest, it's not. And as humans, it feels hard to just go into moments without any expectation, without any feeling of whatsoever. But know that what you've been going through was valuable, and when your heart tells you to do something, to say something, to just be at a certain place, then it's never without a reason. Even then, when you are not able to feel or say it, when you actually are doing that thing, sometimes those kind of things are just coming to you later on in life, where then they are here. And you understand, oh, that's why. Or sometimes you might not understand why exactly. And there are still a few things that need to happen for you to understand, I was just kind of a way towards what I actually was desiring. And I wasn't really aware of that. For many, many humans in and on this world, it's hard to believe that there is more to what the eye can see. And especially for you as a person who knows that there is more, it can be hard sometimes to not lash out and tell everything, yeah, there is this and this and that. But you cannot force people to believe in certain things. You never can do that. They will always believe whatever they want to believe, especially when you meet stubborn persons. And to be honest, we are not here to change other people's perspectives. We are just here to fully express ourselves. We're not here to fulfill expectations of others. We're just here to be. And some of you might have dreamed of something recently. Yes. Yeah. Something where you felt like, I will never want that to happen. Never, never, ever. When it was kind of like a scary dream. And to tell you about it, it wasn't a glimpse in the future. It was actually a glimpse into your inner world, into your emotional world, what's been going on really and how much you actually want to make this experience, even though sometimes you feel like you don't want to. In this dream, it might have been shown to you that you were about to lose something or that you made a huge mistake or anything. But it's just the fear that was stored within your body, in not only your physical, but also in your emotional and mental body, and you've been holding on to this fear for such a long time. Now that you kind of revealed it, or you got that revealed from someone else, and you were kind of triggered by their own revelation, and you're like, oh my god, I didn't expect that. Will you even tell me that? I mean, I thought there's something different that you want to tell me, but now this? Well, I mean, oh come on. Why do you show me that? I don't need that. I would have rather not known about it because, well, I don't want to know about that. Now I know. Thank you for that. But it's okay. It's okay. You cannot change what happened. And whether you made the decision to receive that or to actually say that, it was for a reason. And when it came from the heart, then it was a good choice. Maybe this person needed to especially tell it to you, or you needed to especially tell it to that person. So both of you will be able to shift something within themselves whenever you are ready. Whenever you are ready. And so that you know, you don't need any person to accept you, to love you, to heal you, to hold you. You will always have that within yourself, and by this higher power. And know that you will always make the right decision, because it's always a decision, the only decision you could have made. Things were all just adding up to what you truly wanted. And especially to make those decisions about things you truly want can be so freaking uncomfortable and scary. Because you're not used to actually going for what you truly want. Really. But that will change in a short time period. And then things are so much more beautiful. Really. And I'll go out, eat something that makes your body happy. Go do something you love, or just sit there, enjoy and breathe. You don't need to be afraid of anything, because what you have done was perfect. And I know now you're worried for some people, oh, will that change something? Well, does that really matter? Because it's already been changed. And for some of you, there's this lingering question. And I can tell you about it. No, this person was never meant to be what you thought they were gonna be. Not for you, for this time. It's just so both of you can work through things. But it's not what you thought it is. And I think you already know. You already knew all along. You were just hoping for something, because you or grieving it. And the signs you were seeing, you just misinterpreted them because secretly, it's not really secretly, but inwardly, you were longing for that thing so deeply that you just kind of alchemized your feelings in that way. I know that sounds weird, but you can easily change up your feelings or intentions within yourself, how you truly feel. You can kind of manipulate those things within yourself. And you also can have this tendency to do it in others, to alchemize feelings in different ways. And no, that's not a bad thing, as long as you know how to use it. And as long as you're aware of that, it's actually quite magical. You have kind of a talent for acting in that way, because you can become whatever you want to feel or make situations go in a certain direction. You can see it through a certain lens. And every human has this ability to some degree. So, yeah, but from now on, I would highly advise you to only go for things you really want. And if inwardly you feel like, no, then say no. There's nothing wrong with that. You can just say, well, no. And now, stop thinking about the situation. Focus on the now moment, because you deserve it. It's a gift. And everything else will get resolved. And it might already have been resolved. You just aren't there yet at this point. So yeah, beautiful soul. This is everything I have for you. This is everything that was coming through in this general message. And I wish you a wonderful time. Wherever you are at, know that you are so lovable, that you're such a loving person, and that your experiences don't define who you truly are or your levels of being lovable, because that has never changed. You always were so lovable, ever since the day you got born and even before that. So may you always be blessed, and so I may bless myself too. And yeah, bye bye.